Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the channel, and this is my last video for the day, so I'll be back tomorrow. Nothing else, no nothing for recaps. I'm going to talk about some news here, so we're going to talk about wrestling to start off here. So, Jade Cargill is set to make her acting debut, starring opposite Jonathan Majors in an action thriller True Threat. Man, Naomi's gonna push her on another card to write her off TV. So, via PW Insider, the hope internally is that Bianca Belair will return to in-ring action by SummerSlam this August, if not before. You know, she's recovering, I believe, from a finger injury, I think that's what the injury was, so the hope she'll be back by then. So WWE, they has significant interest in having Mr. Iguana. I'm hearing the fans want Mr. Iguana in the Royal Rumble match. But they're going to have him be a part of their program on a regular basis. This is via WrestleVotes Radio Backstage Pass. They have strong interest in both a marketing standpoint and a community outreach standpoint, as they feel the character can connect with the younger audience. Man, let's have Mr. Iguana and Braun Breaker in an Iron Man match. I got chills. Iguana Mania running wild. So this is via TMZ. Brie Bella is in talks with WWE to return to the ring. I mean, you already have Nikki Bella back, so I mean, it just makes sense. I mean, I'm not really surprised. We hear Primo. So AEW has a new championship, and they've introduced the Unified Championship. AEW knows how to make good belts, but my God, if they already have enough belts as it is. They're going to probably introduce women's tag titles, so they already have enough titles as it is, but that title looks good, though, I can't lie. So, Mariah May, or Blake Monroe, which that's her name now. I don't know if I ever mentioned that, but it's like, I think her niece's name is Blake, I think, and something, last name is attributed to Marilyn Monroe, I think. And she's asked WWE to sell her bathwater. Oh, I know some of you are just gonna freaking buy it immediately. So, another thing with Mr. Iguana, states that WWE wants him to go straight to the main roster due to him being a top merchandise seller. They told me, you're not going through NXT, you're heading straight to the main roster. We need you here because your shirt is a top seller in WWE. And you're also the fastest rising star when it comes to action figures and trading cards. And they really love them. So, Netflix, they are developing a pro wrestling drama series named Tuesday Night Titans. I think a YouTube channel has Tuesday Night Titans. Oh yeah, it's JD. Looks pretty familiar. I don't even know what. So, this series follows a tenacious writer who risked her career in the big leagues to recruit her estranged child best friend. So, it's almost like Netflix just discovered pro wrestling. Shotzi reveals that WWE originally did not sign her because she had risky photos up of herself. So, Nikki Bella is advertised for Raw next week. So, JC Jane will defend her NXT Women's Championship at Evolution 2, the women's pay-per-view. So they're gonna have I guess are they gonna have all the championships on there? I don't know, but this is gonna be on there. There's 4 women's matches advertised for next week. The 4 winners. The winners of those 4 will go to a fatal 4-way. The winner faces JC Jane at Evolution. I never talked about this, but Mariah May's new name in WWE is going by Blake Monroe the Glamour. I mean, I think we'll get used to it. Because, remember people had the outrage, you know, change Walter's name to Gunther. We got used to that. And this isn't a name WWE probably picked out. I think she picked it her own, because people said her niece's name is Blake, and I think Monroe's a tribute to Marilyn Monroe, like I said. I don't think this is a name they picked out. I think she picked it herself. I don't think it's not really that bad, honestly, to be honest. Like, I prefer Mariah May, but it's still good. And in the video package, oh my lord. Wish I was in that bathtub. Anyways. But yeah, that's all the wrestling there. I wanted to I think there might be a little bit more. So, now there's more from Cultaholics. So, according to Bodyslam.net, the draft could happen after SummerSlam. This is an update on, you know, when the WWE draft could happen. They've considered doing it post SummerSlam, most likely to tie in as a season premiere episodes of September. So, there's some updates there. So, Hikuleo, he's reportedly said to be backstage at tomorrow's SmackDown. He signed with WWE in 2024, but he's yet to make an appearance on screen. But he's reportedly going to be backstage, so it's going to be, he's going to be showing up soon. Most likely. So Seth Rollins, per report, he is expected to receive a new WWE theme. He is expected to be given a new WWE entrance theme. WWE is, according to a report, working with an unknown mainstream artist to update his music. So this isn't a Def Rebel theme, they're working with an unknown mainstream artist. I don't know who it is, but we'll see. So yeah, he's going to receive a new theme. So, late Monroe, Mariah May, she revealed that she pitched WWE to sell bathwater soap inspired by Sydney Sweeney and Dr. Squatch. If there's a fan base they'll pay for it, this is the one that'll do it. So AEW, they're reportedly planning to book the new AEW Unified Championship as a top title within the company rather than a mid to upper card title. So that title I was talking about. So is this basically going to be another, like, is this like 2.0 for the World Championship? Like, or do we basically have 2 World Championships? I'm kind of confused here. So Logan Paul's dealing with a minor injury following Money in the Bank. I don't know what it is. It's look through the article here. He said it's just a minor injury. He said the hematoma on my shin, so I think it's something with a shin injury. Matt Riddle claimed that CM Punk is a bitch to work with. I mean, it's Matt Riddle. Have they ever worked in the same company? It's funny because don't a lot of the wrestlers say he's changing a lot, especially backstage. It's just Matt Riddle. So, WWE's reportedly interested in TNA's Mike Santana. Following his appearance on NXT, he's reportedly been a talking point backstage. Which, I'm happy for him, man. It's really broke out, and I don't know if this actually means anything. I feel maybe he'll stay in TNA for now. I don't think this really means much, to be honest. Yeah, but that's all the wrestling there. So we'll talk about some NFL news here. So per your report, the Steelers reportedly feel comfortable they will work out a long-term extension with star pass rusher T.J. Watt per Schefter. He's currently absent from the team's mandatory minicamp. Basically, nothing there really. Chris Olave says he wants to be in New Orleans for the rest of his career and that there's no truth to the trade speculation. Hopefully he's able to stay healthy this year, doesn't get concussed. Saints defensive end Cameron Jordan wants the team to trade for Giants QB Jameis Winston and bring him back up to New Orleans. That would be pure entertainment. That's all I'll say. So, Texans defensive back Jimmy Ward, he's facing a felony assault family violence charge following an arrest today. He was arrested at 5:30 at his home in Texas following the incident. So, not gonna talk about that here because that's just the report. don't know what happened. So Adam Schefter has essentially been banned from the McAfee show after he failed to make a requested appearance on the show during free agency in March per Andrew Marchand. Wasn't he just on the program? Program. Wasn't he just on there? He's been on there since then plenty of times, and I don't think he's banned. Wasn't he even on there today? So I think this is a fake report. So per report, still with no deal in place, Bengals first round pick defensive end Shamar Stewart, he has left mandatory minicamp and his holdout continues. It's insane and so funny that the Bengals front office is screwing this up, but let's be real, is anyone surprised? So NFL insider Albert Breer says things between Terry McLaurin and the hashtag Commanders weren't in an awesome place, but has a hard time believing both sides won't come to an agreement. I feel like both sides will come to an agreement at some point, may not be right now. So Deontay Johnson says he's trying to change the narrative after his 2024 season, so he'll play for 3 different teams. Now he's a Cleveland Brown. If you have to be on like 3 different teams in a season, maybe you're the problem, man. Devontae M says he feels rejuvenated with the Rams. Noah Brown was carted off the field at the team's minicamp for the Commanders yesterday, per report. Hopefully he's okay. Commanders signed special teams ace Jeremy Reeves. Brian Thomas Jr., something to watch. He was down hurt yesterday at practice, but he was fine and left precautionary. It was something with his shoulder, but he's fine. But yeah, that's all the NFL. So some news, Denny Hamlin will miss the Cup race Sunday in Mexico City. And Ryan Truex will drive the number 11 this weekend, which it's a big opportunity for Ryan Truex. We'll be in for Hamlin for Mexico City, because Denny's gonna, I think, be with his wife. I think she's having a baby. So there's a big opportunity, and he'll have a waiver. Or they're gonna apply for a waiver, and I'm pretty sure he'll get it. I think it's following the birth of following the birth of his wife's son. He's gonna miss the race. But he won't race, but I'm sure he'll get a waiver. So Hendrick Motorsports states that Alex Bowman will be in the 48 this week in Mexico after his Michigan crash. Anthony Alfredo, who does all the team simulator work, he'll be on standby. So in case Bowman does have to get out of the car, they'll have Anthony Alfredo ready. So, let's go over the Mexico schedule again. Friday, tomorrow 1:05 Cup practice on Prime, 2:05 CW Epic Xfinity practice, 3 p.m. on Prime Cup practice, 3:30 CW Epic Xfinity practice. Saturday, 10:30 CW Epic Xfinity qualifying, 12 p.m. on Prime for Cup qual, 4:30 to CW for the Xfinity race, 3 p.m. For the Cup race. And then it's going to be in the temps, 70% chance of rain late Saturday and Sunday afternoon. So, oh boy, we might get a rain race. And the green flag times will be 4:41 for Xfinity and 3:23 for the Cup Series. So I'm talking about some NBA news to end off the video here. So the Pelicans reportedly reached out to the Spurs about potentially moving up to the number 2 overall pick in the draft. The Miami Heat are hesitant to include Kel Ware in a deal for Kevin Durant. KD wouldn't put them over the top either, so it makes sense. I know it sounds crazy, but it wouldn't put them over the top even think, KD. The Orlando Magic are the favorites for landing Jordan Poole in a potential trade, per Bovada official. Kevin Durant, he's expected to be traded by the Suns as soon as next week. So whenever Kevin Durant gets traded, I'll have a video whenever he gets traded. Sacramento Kings are searching for a point guard and expect to show interest in Malcolm Brogdon, Marcus Smart, and Drew Holiday. The Sixers have engaged with the San Antonio Spurs about potentially moving up to the number 2 pick. The Pelicans reportedly aggressively trying to move in the draft, and Ace Bailey's potential target. Doc Rivers is one of the employed head coaches the Knicks didn't request permission to interview. Yet the Knicks are expected to pursue Mike Brown and Taylor Jenkins, 2 coaches that were fired. Those are 2 coaches they'll pursue. Shouldn't even fire Tiz to begin with if you didn't have a plan. The Knicks, they requested permission to speak with Billy Donovan. Denied. The San Antonio Spurs are drafting Dylan Harper is not a done deal. The Celtics are willing to listen to trade offers Jaylen Brown and Derek White. Warriors should get in those trade talks. The Warriors are a team to watch for Bobby Portis. Lakers, Clint Capela's high on the Lakers list. VJ Edgecombe is a strong candidate to be selected number 3 by the Sixers. The Wizards could reportedly trade Jordan Poole. But yeah, that's all the news right there for the NBA that I want to talk about. So, yeah, till next time, Alkalite, peace, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. No recaps tonight, because there's nothing on the recap, but I'll be back here tomorrow with more baseball and Game 4 of the NBA Finals. So, yeah, that's all I'll say. Till next time, out. Peace, and have a good night. Stay safe.